It's the timeless story of sisterhood, resilience, and love. Taking place in 19th century New England, the adaptation of Louisa May Alcott's classic novel promises to transport audiences to a time where the four March sisters navigate the trials of growing up, dreaming big, and finding their place in the world.
And yes, of course, we are talking about Little Women. It's the latest production staged by the Possum Point Players, and we're happy to be here this afternoon with Devin Lynch, who is the director of Little Women, along with Abby Rock, who is playing Joe. And thanks for coming.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having us.
Okay, so for those who aren't familiar, give us an overview.
Yeah. So Little Women, timeless classic by Louisa May Alcott, sort of an American literary epic like To Kill a Mockingbird, Huck Finn, Mark Twain, anything like that. It's about sisters, specifically Jo, an aspiring writer, hoping to find success in a society kind of stacked against women finding success. It's mid-19th century, so it was really a challenge then for women to be heard and step up and wield agency, really.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's the first like reclamation of pioneering woman going for what she wants and refusing anything less.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so you guys are doing Little Women, the musical.
You betcha.
Yes. That's a little twist there. What made you decide that?
Yeah, the musical itself, it adds so much to the story. It's a really sweeping, whimsical score, and yeah, we were interested in this adaptation just because it's really beautifully written as far as the music goes, and it's going to be entertaining for families to see like a new interpretation of a timeless classic.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay, so can you tell us more about some of the songs?
Yeah.
Yes, there are many songs. There's duets, there's group numbers, there's huge numbers surrounding Jo's journey into finding success through writing her novels. There's songs of heartbreak and grief and anguish.
Yeah, bring your tissues.
Yes. And songs of love and commitment to one another, and it's just all the songs perfectly encapsulate what the story is meant to convey.
Yeah.
So it's really beautiful
And she
music.
sings them beautifully as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Get your tickets.
So Abby, I mean, growing up, I loved Little Women. Why do you think it's such a classic?
I think every person can relate to one of the sisters in a way. I know I personally relate to all four of the sisters at times.
Yeah.
We've got Jo, who is super ambitious. She doesn't take no for an answer. Amy is very girly. She's very feminine. She wants to kind of take her place in society and have her power instilled that way. Meg is the oldest, and she's a romantic at heart. She loves love, and her big dream is to be married and have a family, and that's just as big of a dream as Jo's, who wants to be a famous writer. And then Beth is kind of timid.
The angel of the family.
The angel of the family. She's
Yeah.
patient. She's kind of the rock of the family, of all the sisters. So they work together in such a beautiful way, and I think that everyone can relate to one of them.
I'm an Amy. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, so can you give us any hints maybe about any future productions?
Yeah, absolutely. We've got a great season coming up. So A God of Carnage was our opener. Then we were the spring musical slot. So very floral, Little Women. But after that, we've got 39 Steps, great comedy. And then following La Cage aux Folles, classic sort of big musical encapsulating the world of drag. And then we finish off with the best Christmas pageant ever, sort of a standard Christmas holiday story. So yeah, really exciting stuff coming up. And that's at Possum Point Players in Georgetown, so right behind the Microtel, if people know where that's at. But always offering a variety of stories, viewpoints, perspectives, and trying to bring as great quality theater as we possibly can on our little volunteer budgets and things.
So when can we see Little Women, the musical?
Little Women's coming up the first 2 weekends of April. So that's going to be April 4th through the 6th, with a matinee on the Sunday, and then the weekend following the 11th through the 13th. Yeah. So,
Okay.
and we just added a performance as well for we added a matinee because we're selling pretty well. So grab those tickets as soon as possible. Okay.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you so much for coming in.
you.
Thank
and
you.
break a
so
leg.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you.